Hey there, this is Mike from Lights on Lumpoc. I want to do a little bit of a background video here on our display. So here we go, we're going to go around and we got our mini trees here. I painted them Kelly green with a sparkle on them on the bottom to give it some daytime appeal and pop. Our arches, as I call them reverse arches. I got 6 of those there, and basically I took some Plex, I painted it green into a little piece of 1/2-inch PVC to a PVC cap, little spring or nylon there. Then I wrapped it in garland with I got some 3D printed clips someone did for me there. They snap on it, but I had to hot glue them in place, and the pixels just sit right inside them. And I put it with a shepherd's hooks. My little crew here, 2 polar bears, 2 raccoons, and a little fire pit here. The big raccoon I bought online. It was Christmas Central. He's got LED lights in him, and I also affixed him with pixels. They basically go from the back end all the way up to the front end. And being I'm a Coca-Cola fan, I had a Coca-Cola bottle in to make him look it's a St. Bernard type deal. So, but I do use the AC lights there. He does need a little bit of a repair. I'm looking to get some glitter material to redo him. And my campfire, he's pretty simple. It's a wreath holder, small one, just wrapped in pixels, and then I wrapped it in wax paper, and you can tell I need to redo it again. It's just the weather that eventually takes a beating on it. But it gives a really cool, nice effect there. A lot of people do like it. This raccoon we got from Sears. I think it was one of the second raccoons we got. And I placed a bunch of pixels inside him. You barely see some of the black wires inside. Just last year I had to replace all his incandescence lights with LEDs. And that was a bit of a fun project there. We've replaced his collar scarf there because that was all faded out. So and being he's been on a hill here, I had to stake him up there, and you can see where my pixel leads there. And then I ran a new LED. I ran warm LED lights for him. It just fits a whole lot better. Our smaller raccoon and bear, one's LED, one is incandescent lights. He needs a little bit of a paint touch up this year, so I don't plan on putting any pixels in him at all. So you can see a lot of my wiring is pretty neat for the most part. Let me back up here there. This is my pond with the peanut skaters. We just had them repainted, so to give it a bit more, they were fading out from the weather and from the sun. So I plan on redoing this pond here, because right now it's just blue net LEDs, and I got them on that Plex. I painted black there to keep them off the ground, because that was part of a shorting issue I had one year. So to get them off the ground for the most part. Now my arches, my stars, trees, my campfire, and the guys, they all get powered off this ammo box here. Oh, hold on. A little water from all the rain yesterday and the day before. And they'll all run off a receiver here with a Meanwell power supply inside that. I have a handful of these throughout the yard. And yes, I still have inflatables, a couple inflatables. Girlfriend loves them. Minions and Snoopy. We had to retire our 5-foot Snoopy this year. He just wouldn't fully inflate. And again, with the Peanuts characters, they just got repainted this year. I'd like to thank a friend of mine for doing that. My inflatables here, you gotta check this out here. I have a string of lights that I actually zip tied inside the back of him, so I could actually light them up as I want. So Yeah, I usually just then use them as a backing vocals there. So, you know, my matrices here, I put over either side of my shutters here, and the whole center here. It's Boscoyo 2-inch spaced material there with bullet pixels all throughout them. The window frames, they are pixel bulbs. I actually bought these used from somebody, but they're holding up quite well. Again, they're 4-inch spaced by Boscoyo pixel material there on PVC. So I got them to be a really tight fit. If you take a look there, I don't know if you could see it, that little washer there, well, it's a backup just in case it falls out of the window frame, and that just catches it there. My wreaths, I actually bought these from AC Moore back when they were open. I stripped the greenery off of them, added a third ring, and then zip tied the pixels to them, added the greenery and some of those little bayberries there to give it a nice daytime appeal. Down below here, all these are 5mm strobe lights. I had them laying on the ground, but they weren't really popping out. People really couldn't see them. Raccoon down here. So I actually put them over top of the EMT I have supporting the bottom of my matrices. This way they don't blow against the house. To which I should go up here and show you this. These are Inspire siding, 3D printed siding clips there, using the metal siding clips also. I got them from eBay or Amazon, one of the two. So I have that going all the way across the top with both side pieces, centerpiece, and the EMT. It's only like 20 pounds. I weighed it out there just to get an idea what I was putting on. And if you know, those little metal clips up there, they only hold about 12 pounds each, so I'm good. But I still like to be careful being I rent. Yeah, I rent this house here. So my icicles, yeah, they are also Boscoyo strips. They're up on PVC with 3D printed clips from, oh, I forget the name of the vendor who I got the clips from them. So I'll go from there. I do have 3 of these GE. These are the older version. The newer ones are a little bit wider now. But I have all 3 of these on my downspouts and my porch pole over there. So 2 floodlights, one there, one there. I usually run them about like 50-60%, because just on this very light colored house, they really pop. And much to my surprise, it does not wash out that matrix at all. So as you can see, I got the singing stocking, singing light bulb, and singing ornament. I like to be a little bit different there. They're also all supported by the Inspire clips, siding clips there. I should have them on the bottom, but it's all good. They don't really move around much. Over here I still also have my hay bale from Halloween, but I also get the 5mm strobes all the way into my mom's. So for that, and I also get the icicle lights all over here. Now with the icicle lights here, I actually had them to this point here as one prop, but it's actually 2 1/4 of a string, and then the rest of the string I list this as another prop. This way I got it individually as right, middle, and then left. All my power, or all my data also, all comes up behind the matrix and end piece here, and then up to my roof line and up to my icicles there. So it's better than trying to run 525 lights off of one port. It gives me an option to open up and expand here. My matrix is running off a receiver, and here's most of the brains here. 2 12-volt power supplies there with an F48 on that one. That is the version 1 with an F4 with the expansion board. Underneath this is a Pixels AC 9-channel output board, a receiver board, and of course a buck converter to run the F48 board. So I'm not using the full potential of it, but it's there ready to go. This was a new build for this year, and the craziness here. It just sits right here on top of a rock, and it's part of my trim from my outline for my gardens here. So, being I had a little of an issue, I got part of my icicles running off of that receiver. Now here I got 6 candy canes. There, 3 of them are running off of one receiver. I can see 1 per port, and then the other side goes up to the ornament. Then I come out here to the front yard, to the front of the house, the other half here. I got that window frame there, done the same way, 4-inch spaced. Another pixel pole there. My 3 candy canes, and my mega tree with star. Now they are all running off of a 8B. Being I added the star this year, I didn't want to run another receiver around. That's 270 nodes on that receiver, on that star I meant. And just like over 960 nodes on the tree. It's about 10 foot tall, 16 strands. My base for that tree, it's an 8 foot by 8 foot cross. Yeah, using 4x4s and a 2x8. I got a 6-inch bolt through the center, and then I also the base there, plenty of grease on it, with 3-inch screws all the way through, all the way up there to an overkill topper, and my custom tops this when my star doesn't spin. So a lot of it gets. As a matter of fact, here it is. My K8 there with the basic. I think I'm running everything off of that there. I get that thing fully running. So I'm actually just using paracord as my for my guide wires, just the 2 in the back. Mostly because, as you can see, the house blocks most of my wind, especially when the wind comes from the west. Now, the wind's coming from the east, which is from the back of me. It's not too bad. We'll just, if anything, just fall a little bit back on the house. It's not that bad. So, but even then with 16 strands, I usually, after it rains, I come back and make sure they're a little tight in the ground. For my roof, I got 6 Boscoio 24-inch snowflakes. I got the Ice Queen. Yeah, I went a little crazy on that bracket there, but that's held down by a 50-pound sandbag, and the rest of them have 10 pounds of sand on them. Yeah, I added that snowflake this year. I was running 6, but now this year it's 8, and then replaced one towards the back and added that one there. Now my roof line, you see these old pixel bulbs. They are 6-inch spaced, 222. All the way around, all mounted on PVC. I'm debating whether to get the Inspire bracket holders for them, or just run double zip ties on them to hold them down, to keep them upright and from twisting. That's what usually I get the most of it there. There's a lot of twisting. So, but yeah, I said some of my smaller trees here. You see this coming down off the arch into the star and down into the tree. But when I come over here, this one's a little backwards. It actually goes into my tree, into the star, and down into this line of arches. So yeah, played around. I had to make sure they're wired correctly in X lights. So all this is right now being ran via X scheduler on a spare laptop I have up in the attic, and it comes out through a soffit hole down to the box. So that's how I'm running out there. So hopefully you enjoyed this little behind the scenes preview. I hope you guys see you around here. Bye.